This Albion video is about how an AI controls the economy now in this game. Let me explain and let me talk about it. So, SBI, as of this patch, put in a new change that will drastically alter the drop rates of items, the silver drop rates when you kill mobs. So if you look back at my old videos, if I'm in like a tier 8 black zone and I kill a mob and it drops 2,400 silver, well, if you kill the same mob today in the same zone with the same quality level, it might only drop 2,200 silver for you, or you might not be able to skin certain animals in certain zones. The tier 4 blue zones, apparently, I haven't actually went out here and checked yet, but everyone in my comments is telling me that they removed the stags, that you can't skin stags, and they're replaced by cougars instead. It's like, really? Cougars? Aren't those tier 3 animals? Saber-tooth tigers are tier 5. What's up with the tier 4 cougar? What's going on with that, right? And so this is some new automated system that SBI has put into the game, and you can see it's already tanking the gold prices. Like patch day was around, this is the first day of the patch, right? So we'll go 7 days. So you can see here, 8,000 upon server opening, and it's already down 7.7. It's going up a little bit for some reason, I think because the servers have just come up from being down due to a glitch, so people are kind of manipulating the market a tiny bit. But I think this might be the end of gold. So you'll notice that I have about 37,000 gold here, and I've got a whole bunch of referral rewards that I need to sit here and claim. Let me just claim these real quick, and let's see how much gold I have. And yeah, so now I have 43,000 gold. I think it's time to dump it. You know, as they say, the stock market meme with the Bogendorf brothers, they're like, dump it. I think it's time that we all just sell our gold and say screw it. Now, also, there is a theory that the trash rate is being changed by this AI system, and they also announced in the patch notes that the trash rate was higher than it's ever been in the game. And so I actually have a screenshot from, let me look at it. It's 2020, 8/11/2020. That's August 11th, 2020's trash rate. All right, and let me show that on the screen real quick for posterity's sake. So this is the trash rate. This was stacks of 999 not death givers, but the sword. I forget the damn sword name. I don't care about this stupid sword name. But you can see this is the survival rate of all of these swords and the trash rate. So I'm not a mathematician, or I kind of am, but I'm not going to bother to calculate this exact trash rate. But if you want to do a trash rate test, all you have to do is go on the test server, get 9 stacks of 999 8.3 weapons, and then do a /die, and see how many trash compared to that image I just showed you, and that will give you the results of that. And right now the test server has the little crafting stations where you can craft an infinite number. I'm not asking you to actually craft several thousand 8.3 weapons. That'd be insane. Again, the test server has little crafting stations where you can make them infinitely for free, instantly, by the way, without spec or anything needed. So there you go. If you want to test the trash rate, that's on you. But yeah, it's time to dump silver. I have 43,000. 43, and that's 73. 43,000. That's going to give me 330 million silver. And, this is accumulated over a few weeks of referral rewards, so it's not a big deal to me. But, yeah, it's time to sell, boyos. And there you go. I just did it. So, and look at that. Look at the price change after I sold it. So, now that I did it, this might cause a market panic. And they're like, oh, no. It's going down, bros. But yeah, if we all just sell our gold, it'll push the price downward, and then people might be able to afford premium. I just lowered the premium price for you guys. I expect everyone to pitch in and do the same so that we can all make premium cheap again. And of course, when gold goes back down, let's check it. Oh, it's going back up. Okay, someone bought the dip. Uh-oh. Now, I have 2.21 billion here, right? So if I wanted to buy, for a little bit more, which would be silly to do immediately, but, 2.21 billion, that's 221000000. I don't know how many zeros. Yeah, so buy a bunch of gold, right? Nah, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna buy on the big dip whenever it comes crashing down, which I assume this AI is gonna slowly just make it worse and worse and worse over the coming weeks and months, but we'll see. Now, I just want to say it's literally patch day. Bridgewatch only has 23 people in town. Are they all in the smugglers' hideouts? Did everyone move away from the royals? I mean, that's what SBI has been wanting this whole time, right? Or does it mean an insanely low player count? Let's Let's go outside and see if it shows that 20 to 40 normal people. 4 people! There's 4 people out here. There's normally 20 to 40 at any given hour. And there's only 4 people out here. This is not a test server. This is literally... Did everyone quit? Okay, so there's a tier 3 cougar. And we got some enchanted mobs here, you know. And I'm going to try to find these alleged tier 4 cougars. Because if they... Like, there's some stags. What are people talking? Am I being trolled? There's literally stags in tier 4 blue zones. What are people on about? I'm confused. Okay, so here's a tier 4 cougar, which is a little weird to me. But are they implying that these are taking the spawn spots of the stags? Well, it just so what? Skin 15 types of animal. Okay, that's a new type of animal. Cool. Cool. Learning something every day, right? Well, I happen to have a map of all the spots of skin, and I'll show that now on the screen. I showed this in a separate video. This is not like secret info or anything, but I already mapped out all the stag spawns on this map, so I'm gonna go there and verify. And if I see cougars in this spot, it's definitely a nerf. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, instead of 4 stags, there's now only 1 tier 4 cougar at this spot. And yes, I know before anyone wants to leave a comment, yes, they do move spawns around slightly, but like there's only 1 stag here and 1 tier 4 cougar. That's a nerf, right? And again, I'm gonna check all of them. I'm gonna check my whole map, and we're gonna see just how different it is. Yeah, there's another one right there when there's normally more stags. So I get maybe someone on the team was like, let's get more mob variety, dude. But the reality is that stags give babies and tier 4 cougars do not give babies, to my knowledge, right? Ooh, there's a 4.2 here. I'll just blow him up real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna check all the spawns. Let's try to get a verdict on this. Oh, it looks like this one here is pretty much the same. So not all of them got. I don't know. I have like so many people in my comments telling me that skinning got nerfed. You know, all the places they're normally skinning at is way worse than before, and they're half right. There definitely is nerfs, but I don't think it's as drastic as they're making it out to be, and I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. But it just means we might have to remap a few zones. Also, since when do hidden treasures give dungeon maps? That's new, I think. I've never received that ever in a hidden treasure. Not once. So that has to be something new, I think. Maybe. I mean, I'm all for it. I think that's pretty neat, but I don't know. These tier 4 cougars though, I'm not a fan. I don't know. They feel a little bit out of place, right? Cuz they don't drop babies. I want babies, damn it. I want more stag babies. And I know what you're thinking. Well, it's time to go to Black Zone and start gathering. Okay, let's try that. I'm in a tier 8 Black Zone with a high yield for wood. I have a tier 7 Grandmaster Axe. I have a build that I believe I can maybe survive and run away from gankers, hopefully with. And if you want to know more about this build, I'll show you on the screen. And it's called the Survive Anything Build Guide, or Albion Online, the best build for solo survival. So yeah, check out this video. It shows you many examples in the yellow zones of basically entire groups of players being unable to kill you in full 8.4. So yeah. And one problem I have in these hideouts is that you can't really like avoid people following you out of them. There's no invisibility, all right? If someone camps a ganker right here like a scout, they see me leave and they're like, okay, Soul Benji's out. He's got gathering gear on. He's literally got an ox on. And I think that this map that I've chosen to farm on is pretty damn safe. Again, this is a tier 8 Black Zone quality 6. And there's a high yield wood literally right out the front door. So I think I can maybe survive and inch my way back here if I'm dismounted or crowd controlled. Like, I'm going to have to be jumped by a lot of people, but there's only a maximum of 15 right now. So I should be pretty safe to chop these 1 out of 5 blood oak logs. Maybe I should have got a tier 8 axe. I don't know, but, you know, I just got to keep my eyes peeled. There's not too many people on right now because it's super late at night. It's super early in the morning. However you want to, you know, word it. But I'm going to gather for a bit, and we'll see what happens. All right off, we got a 6.3 tree here. Let's see how much that bad boy's worth. Well, that's 21,000. Not too bad. We're off to an okay start. I know I'm not wearing gathering gear. I know I'm not wearing, I didn't eat a pork pie. I'm very gank risk adverse in this set. It's only 4.1, but the set itself is worth 230,000, and this axe is another 71. So this is 300 to 400k right here, especially if I die and drop all my logs. But I do live at this smuggler's den, so I could just come back out and loot my body if the gankers don't clean me up entirely, which sometimes gankers don't pick up all your gathered materials for some reason. I don't know why. What I really hate about gathering in the black zone is that I gotta keep my eyes peeled. I have to be attentive to the game, and I have to be listening for gankers. And oh, there's a guy. We gotta inspect like everybody. And this guy might dismount on me, even though he's a nature dude. Like, and see, he could be scouting. I don't know. Like, he's turning back around. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna show him that I'm not a bot. Yeah, he's gonna chop the tree too. Okay, so again, he's doing the same thing I am with a little bit more invis. But again, I'm not gonna mess with him. He's probably got a bunch of friends. He's like, oh hey, this whole Bidgie, let's get that kill trophy, right? And again, I just have to be paranoid, even though I technically have safety just like a couple screens away. Is this a kill trophy? This is not a kill trophy. Okay, I've seen a few of them. It's like a skull on a pike. At least the ones out here that I've seen. But the point is that I want to watch anime. I have a huge backlog of anime to watch. I still haven't even watched Arcane the second season. I am so behind on so many shows. I still haven't finished Game of Thrones. I haven't even started the Avengers. I haven't seen a single Avengers. I am so behind on shows, and I could be catching up while I gather and make a bunch of money in the, blue and yellow zones, right? But because I'm in a black zone, I have to be hyper paranoid, because if I look away from my screen to watch anime, next thing I know I'm dead and I'm down 400k, and I don't think I'm going to make 400k chopping tier 6 trees this slowly without gathering gear and pork pies and stuff, right? It's more about not giving other players anything when I die than it is maximizing my silver per hour. And yeah, oh, here we go. We got another guy. That's level 14. Like, this guy can't kill me. Like, by himself, I am not afraid of him. I'm afraid of 10 of him. If there's 10 of that guy, I'm dead. Also, he could be invisibility off my screen right now and coming to, knock my mount away. I'm at 31% carry capacity, or dismount weight, you can see, because it is just an ox. I picked the ox for the armor and the extra health, because if I am mounted, I've got the Fort Sterling cape here to, like, eat one of the crowd controls. There's a lot put into this build to make it really, really hard to kill, but even with like 4 to 5 dudes beating on me, I can inch my way back here safely. That's what the build is all about. It's literally great nature staff, and I don't have any spec in it. You can see my spec is like 46. Again, not that much. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's a new kill log. Freeze XD was killed by this dude. Can I click on this? No, I still have to do /stats. So, we can do /stats, freeze XD, and see how many assists his current death had. Okay, it's not even showing. It's, like, delayed, right? 17 assists. This guy got killed by 17 extra people. Jeez. Yeah. And, that's just the life in the Black Zone. It's not fun. I want to watch... damn it, I really want to watch anime. Come on now, like... But we're going to see how much, silver I make in 30 minutes. I had an omelet that I ate 5 minutes ago, so we got 25 more minutes of being hyper paranoid. Our 4.4 Bear Paws guy coming at me here. Yeah, I heard him dismount, because, again, I'm hyper vigilant right now on my awareness, so... Yeah, that's a gank attempt already in 8 minutes. That's pretty average, right? Your life expectancy out here is, it's not long. Now, if he dismounted off my screen further from my audio range, because he dismounted with his nameplate showing, so he thought that I'm being unaware, maybe I'm listening to music or, like, talking to a stream, but even then, they nerfed Bear Paws. Like, I haven't even talked about that yet. They nerfed Bear Paws! It's gonna be even harder to kill the heart transport bots than it ever has before. I think the Astral Staff might be the only answer left. And, man, okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been 11 months. 11 months since I have went to a black zone and gathered. The last time I was in a guild, I was in a top 10 guild, the Sheesh guild led by, holy FK, I'm fat, Jack, that's what he's on. I don't even know if he streams anymore. He was a cool guy, but his friends weren't that cool, and they didn't like me, so, yeah, it didn't work out. But, regardless, we had the, what the hell is that? Is that a kill trophy? That is a kill trophy, dang. Yeah, okay, that's neat looking. Oh, that's an invis ganker. You see him? You see him, dude? Yeah, his nameplate was suddenly visible and then it wasn't. Yeah, someone went invis. Someone's tracking me. Well, okay, this guy he's got fisherman gear on, but he might try to pull a whatchamacallit, right? I don't know why is he following? No, he's just looking for fish. Okay. Might be a false flag there, but the other guy definitely invis ganking, right? dismounted, no mount bar. I hate this. This is not fun. I know, like, dude, I know I literally flashed 2.2 billion earlier. So me losing, you know, 400k, I don't give a damn. I really don't. It's not a big deal, right? Because, you know, in a few minutes I'll get some more referral reward gold, and that would cover all my losses. It's the fact that I don't have friends to do this with, right? I don't think it's fair that, you know, as someone without friends, that I'm basically gatekept from a whole part of the game. And my whole gripe with the Black Zone has always been it's not as profitable. It's not as good. It's not as useful. There's no reason for solo players to ever do it, because unless you like being prey, and like if you play Dead by Daylight and you're playing the Survivor without 3 other friends, what are you doing? Just play the killer. It's way more fun, right? I'd rather be the killer than the victim, okay? But again, I just don't understand. What does that guy do? That guy, what does he got going? Okay, he's out here trying to maybe gank or something. He's doing something. I don't know. And that's a purple spawn. All right, see, we got another little safety area right here, even though I am in a corner of the map. Someone is out here mining marble. Look at that. Of course they're mining all the marble. And the basalt, you know, tier 7 basalt, not so good. Not really good for money, but it is what it is. Again, there's only up to 15 people right now. I'm not too scared of that number. That's not like an instantly delete my character amount of people. For surviving on here in the Black Zone is turn up your damn game audio, right? You want your sound effects all the way up. And I know this sucks for the video, but you're gonna have to deal with this. Pot, tier 7 wood up here. Let's see if any, oh, it's being guarded by some dudes. That's fine. Yeah, I got first dibs. Dude, I feel like this is gonna get swarmed. There's gankers down here right now. I can run here. This is super close. This is a good spawn for this. Made a little bit of a mistake, so I accidentally clicked a guy and it gave me criminal status, and you can't for 2 minutes. You can't go into the smuggler's hideout. So normally, like, I was chopping wood and I normally left click to inspect people, but because he was nearby, it just auto-attacked him, making me a criminal. And you can see people are yelling like they're already trying to corral me and stuff. And he's like, get yo ass back here. Like, this guy, he wants my blood, right? So I'm just gonna ride around for 2 minutes on my ox, and I think he's by himself maybe, but yeah, he definitely wants to kill me. See, look at him go. Oh boy. Yeah, I love how people are following me. They're hovering around me off screen and stuff. And yeah, this guy's also got, he's got a skinning kind of, he's got a gathering set on, but it's also meant to just run away. Clearly running in front of me now and stuff, but again, I've heard people off screen invising, you know, trying to get me and stuff, and again, you can't really get any gathering done when all these people are just hovering around on this edge of your screen, reporting to all their friends. And like that one guy just, like, I managed to juke him finally, and he's like whispering, he's like, go back to the yellow zone, right, and stuff, and you know, it's all in good fun, right? That would treat me the same way if I was him, but yeah, you can see, like, we're like 20 minutes in on this gathering sesh, and I've got nowhere. Also, I managed to chop 10 out of those 30 trees on here, but again, you know, whatever guilds are in this territory, Eye Furies, okay, they're kind of a big deal. Yeah, and they just kind of swarmed it with other people really quick. So again, I got a little bit, but it's literally nothing. And look, I got 12 trees, 26,000. That's it? That's all you get? It's not a lot, man. Dude, I skinned tier 2 Impalas in a blue zone and make that in seconds. I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know why anyone would subject themselves to, this is like, like, even though I'm a multi-billionaire and death doesn't mean anything in this game, I have literally nothing to lose. It still raises my blood pressure. It doesn't feel good. It physically makes me feel sick to play out here in the Black Zone, okay? It's just not worth the money. Oh, here we go. That guy's off my screen coming at me, is he? Yeah, he just popped a bunch of mana spells. Getting close, you saw him teleport towards me. See? I was trying to talk about something else, and this guy's running at me, dude. But, okay, so I know there's a setting where when you left-click people, you don't attack them. And a lot of people recommend it. I hate that. I'm used to MOBA controls and RTS controls, and having to push spacebar to activate my auto attack is just an extra button I don't want to have to push. So next time someone comes at me on my screen, I just need to simply... Oh, someone died right there. I think I need a set. I need a rat set. I need to, like, wait for someone to die and then rat their kill and then just run into the smuggler's hideout. I think that's the new meta, possibly. I don't know. But Yeah, I'm not changing my control scheme to have safer inspects. I don't care. I'm just going to mount up and then inspect people when they run at me while I'm chopping a tree or whatever the hell. And I'm not going to spend oh, I'm at 98% carry capacity. This is my last tree anyway, which, still have 10 minutes left. I just go into the hideout and stash it and come back out, because if I am dismounted, I cannot run away, and that's a problem. So I'm going to immediately mount up because that guy's in my corner. And yeah, that guy is probably not very aggro on me. He's just been riding around. But you'd never know. He might be waiting for backup. You gotta be paranoid when it comes to this stuff. So I'm gonna go throw this into our stash, and we'll come back out and chop some more trees for 10 minutes. Speaking of Dead by Daylight memes, this guy's name is Vommy Mommy, which is one of the killers that pukes everywhere. At least that's what people tend to call her. There's something terrible. A new change. Wisps don't open their portals if you're mounted anymore. So normally you would ride through a wisp, it would open its portal, and if you're being chased by gankers, once the portal's open, you dismount and enter the wisp, and you'll be safe. But now, they don't open unless you're dismounted. So if I dismount and wait for this to open, everyone else dismounts that's chasing me, and then I'm dead, because that's going to be 5-second cooldown before they can attack me, and that portal won't be open in time. So I would have to dismount, activate the wisp, remount, the enemies will dismount and guard the wisp, and then I have to run away. Like, it sucks. They made it harder to escape gankers. Who thought that was a fun change? I don't know. Who's in charge of changing this game? It's not all retro, man. It's gotta be someone else, right? Now, one thing that I forgot to mention in one of my previous videos is that these little gathering node zones, they can have green wisps, and the green wisps are gathering zones, and I have not been able to enter one. I have not been able to find one. I went all over the test server, looked everywhere to show it in my video, and I couldn't find one, so I just left it out. I didn't talk about it. It'd be cool to get one though. Saya 43 guy, that was the dude with the 4-4 bear paws. He just got killed by Freeze XD. Who is this Freeze XD guy? I'm gonna mount up and do a /stats on him. Let's see. All right, and yes, this is Freeze XD. Okay, so he's been killing people. And he's killing. Oh, he's just he's a healer in that kill. Oh, he's just doing. I don't know, man. I'd have to look at Murder Ledger because the /stats screen isn't up to date for some reason. Whatever. Too is that you don't have to ride back to them. You can actually just teleport on your mount back. Like if I didn't want to ride all the way up here, like if it's being guarded by a bunch of gankers, you can just teleport back into it. Pay like I think it's like 7,000 silver right now with all my gear. Let me check. We're gonna mount up, and yeah, journey home is 7,800 silver, so not too bad. I think that was way higher on the test server before the patch dropped. Again, and he's overcharged, so he definitely had to fight someone. I don't think he's got any friends, though. Oh, we have a little chest here in a couple minutes. Oh, there was someone to my south. He's gonna try to run in front of me and gank, and I'm just gonna keep going because I'm on an ox. Like, have fun, bro. Like... Oh man! Oh, he might get me here. He wouldn't fit. Oh, he actually popped my cape there, and we have another guy coming up on my 6. But look at this! Oh no, I'm safe. I'm back in the den. Look, I'm only returning home, and I'm not gathering anymore. Not because he tried to gank me or my cape's on cooldown. It's the fact that the 30 minutes is up, so I need to show you guys the earnings. And I know it's not the perfect earnings, but it's pretty average, right? Because hey, here's our killer. Dude, this guy's out here in 5-1 dual swords murdering people, right? I mean, not our killer, he didn't kill me, but you get the idea, right? So let's stash our crap and see how much we earned. And so, sort and stack and pull out the wood. So you can see here, I earned 138k in 30 minutes. That's terrible, dude, that sucks. That is awful. That is the worst gathering run ever. And remember, I'm in a tier 8 quality 6 zone, right? It's pathetic. 138k? It's laughable. Anyway. Is any of this stuff worth anything on the smuggler's market though? That's the question, right? Yeah, we can go ahead and just go to sell and then, just undercut everybody, right? So 39k, 15k, right? 12k. It's not even dude, this isn't even 100k whenever we sell it on the smuggler's market. We're my best. How terrible. It's so bad. It's so laughably bad. I tell people don't use these smugglers hideouts to gather. Use it to fame farm. I got a flat 4 curse staff and some basic gear here. I can jump in any time, tier 8 zone, and kill some mobs. And then, you know, these people are just going to murder me the second they see me on their screen in flat 4 just because. And it's not because I'm Swole Benji, it's because I'm a free kill, and they want this number to go up. Like, look at this guy, right? He wants this number to go up, 12,231 people, right? He wants that number as high as possible. These are the people you're sharing a base with, 4,000 kills on this guy. Look at me, I've been playing 6 years, I have 814 kills. Yeah, I'm not a killer, I guess, because what's the point? Oh no, I killed a 4.1 guy, he's worth 30k. Oh boy, number go up, make me cream. Who cares? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I have a special request from you guys. If only if you're very well off in the real world, and only if you have the money to spare. And that is, I want to make content for a game that I like the first one. It's called Kingdom Come Deliverance. And the second game drops on February 4th. It's like a $60 game. There is no content creator program for it. I have looked everywhere for anything to leverage my YouTube channel to get a free key for the game from the devs. I've emailed the devs. I've emailed the publishing company for this game, and I've been ghosted essentially. So if anyone out there who is very well off, please don't do this if you are living paycheck to paycheck or if you work a minimum wage job. Please only do this if you're very well off and you have a fancy job and lots of money in the bank and your family's well fed and taken care of and you don't have any relatives that need the money instead. You know, if anyone out there is generous enough, add me on Steam, steamcommunity.com/id/swolebenji, and gift me the game. And no, this doesn't get you in the Discord, or I'm not going to give you Albion Silver. I'm not allowed to do that, okay? That's RMT. I'm not allowed to do that. But if you are well off in the real world and you have the kindness in your heart, and you want to see guides for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, please gift me the game, and I would really appreciate it, and I can maybe even give you credit if you want, or shout you out in a video. I don't know. You let me know what you want, okay? But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and click the video on the right side of your screen. If you do, you're going to miraculously escape 3 ganks this month.